I woke up thinking about breakfast, and again, I'm eating keto-ish. Again, just kind of getting into it a little bit more. Still don't understand everything, but I know one of the things it talks about is how easy and simple it is if we stick to bacon and eggs. So for breakfast this morning, I've already got some bacon in the oven. I've got some eggs boiling on the stove. I also have one egg that I'll cook for breakfast today. I'm going to fry it up and add some cheese to it. And I'm also going to make some 90-second keto bread to go with my breakfast. So I wanted to get on and just show how simple and easy it is to do the 90-second keto bread. I'm not a big bread person. For those people that are, that's one of the things they say they miss the most when they go keto. And there's tons of recipes for bread out there that's keto approved using either almond flour, which I'll use for the 90-second bread, also coconut flour. I think there's other choices out there also, but lots of recipes. But for the keto 90-second bread that we're going to do in the microwave, so simple. You only need 1 tablespoon of butter. So I have a tablespoon of butter already in a ramekin that I'll stick in the microwave to melt. You need 1 egg. You also need 3 tablespoons of the almond flour. I'm going to add a little bit of extra to mine. Oh, you also need like 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So again, tablespoon of butter, 1 egg, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 3 tablespoons of the almond flour. I'm actually going to also add to mine a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder just for a little extra flavoring. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of Italian cheeses. Stuff that I have in the refrigerator that I need to use before it goes bad. But anyway, a nice, easy, simple bread made in the microwave. So check it out. Alright, we got the butter melted. I'm going to add the flour in first. I don't want to do the egg since the butter is kind of warm. So again, 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Just put those right in, nice, easy, simple. This is a bread that you can flavor up any way that you choose. Any way you choose, you add in what you like. And again, for the baking powder, it's 1/2 teaspoon. So 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Get that in here also. And I told you how I add a little bit of other seasonings. So again, I'm just going to do 1 shake of the garlic powder and also 1 shake of onion powder. It can come out of there. I'm going to just mix this in first, just a little bit, help to cool down the butter before I add the egg into it. Nice, easy, simple. And literally just going to crack 1 egg. I'm using a ramekin, and this is actually what I'm also going to cook it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Can you hear those eggs boiling on the stove? It's almost time for me to cut those off. Boiling the eggs, they're good to have as a snack. You know, you want to eat something quickly, you got a set of boiled eggs ready, you're good to go. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to them. Maybe have a little piece of cheese, a little cheese stick or something. Definitely nice, easy, simple. Okay, so of course the 1 egg in here, mixing it up. You get it to, you know, just a nice smooth consistency pretty much. And as I stated, I'm going to add some cheese to mine. I have an Italian cheese blend that I'll add to it today. Sometimes I do cheddar, sometimes I do cream cheese. It just depends. Some people make the bread a little bit more savory and add some Italian seasoning to it. Your choice. Or just do a plain and don't add anything. Just use this base recipe minus the seasoning and use that as your bread for a sandwich. Okay. Show you what it. So that's what the consistency is about. Again, 3 tablespoons of almond flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 egg. plant-based recipe. From there, make it what you want. I need to check my bacon in the oven. Make sure it's not burning. All right, got the bacon out just in time. Smells delicious. You know how bacon is. Back to the bread. So as I was saying, we have the batter to the right consistency. I am going to add just a little bit of the Italian cheese to it. As much as you like. I'll do just, well, you'll see how much I'll sprinkle down in here. Just a couple little fingerfuls. There's one, there's two. Get the cheese mixed in nice and easy. You know, who would have thought cutting out carbs and increasing the fat in our diet would help our bodies to adjust, burn fat for fuel, allow us to be in a more fueled state, and cause us to lose weight. I can say for me, I used to be at about 235. I started like taking pictures of once I weighed myself when I was at like 231. And I have to say, this morning when I got on the scale, I was 192.5 pounds. So I am very, very happy and proud of myself that I've made the lifestyle change. Again, eating keto-ish, and I'm not 100% keto, but adopting the keto way of eating has definitely benefited me. So less inflammation, more energy, and just feeling better all the way around. So if it's something that you're interested in, you know, you can Google for information on keto diet, keto way of eating, and do some research. Check out the film on Netflix, The Magic Pill. Check out Butter Will Make Your Pants Fall Off on YouTube, and just get some information. And let's work to become the best me that I can be and that you can be. Okay, we got this ready. It's going to go into the microwave for 90 seconds. While the bread is going, I'm going to take out my boiled eggs from the pot. Yeah, I do them the old-fashioned way. I'm going to dip them into some cold water and let it sit. Again, I'm not going to have these for breakfast. These will be for me for a snack. Quick look of what it looks like right out of the microwave. This is what we have, and now I'll show it once I bring it all the way out. Quick commercial break. I just had a delivery. We'll get back to the bread for sure, I promise. Quick commercial break though. I had ordered some new sweeteners from Amazon to help for baking over the holiday, and it made it. I've never used it before, but I hear it is great. No aftertaste in that. So this is the monk fruit sweetener, 0 calories, 0 glycemic, gluten-free, vegan, 0 additives, a 1-for-1 sugar replacement, and it's sugar-free. This one is golden, which is likened to brown sugar, so I'll be using this for some desserts. Keto-friendly, low-carb. And I also ordered the classic, which is like the white sugar. Same thing, except the white sugar is non-GMO, 0 additives, vegan, gluten-free, zero aftertaste. Very important for me. And then a 1-for-1 sugar replacement. Monk fruit sweetener. So we will have some recipes. I'll be taping some, making some great desserts for the holiday. Have you guys used monk fruit sweetener before? Tell me what you think of it. That'll be what's coming up next for me. I'm excited. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming now. So here's the bread, all done up, as I showed you. Now normally, I can just empty it out of the ramekin onto here because I'll slice it up in about 3 pieces. So let's see and pray that this works correctly for me today also. Oh, shucks-a-rooney, with the light you can't see. So you see how thick it is and the smoke's still coming up. So what I do, I slice it into 3. I slice it into 3. You know what? I still got a little bit of sogginess right there, so I'm actually going to put it back in the microwave for about 20 seconds. We'll be back. 20 seconds shouldn't be too long. Once I get it out, I'll slice it up. And it's recommended that you can like put it back in a skillet with a little bit of butter just to brown it a little bit more. I normally don't do that. I am going to scramble up my egg and add some Mexican 4 cheese to that. So butter, cheese, all the stuff that we can have while eating keto. That was the 20 seconds. Okay, better now. I'm gonna let this cool and then I'll cut it up. We'll cut it up together. I'm gonna fry my egg now. Well, I'm gonna scramble my 1 egg now. I also have an avocado that I was gonna slice to eat, but I think I may wait and have this maybe later as a snack or during lunch. Because one thing with eating keto, you don't have a big appetite, because with eating the foods that you're eating, it keeps you feeling full longer. One of the things I do is keto coffee. Oh, I don't have any coffee out. I use keto coffee, which includes grass-fed butter, some MCT oils, and collagen. I normally mix it up with some heavy whipping cream. I'll also sometimes use my greens on the go, which helps to alkalize and detoxify the body, boost my immune system. I actually have the greens here. A little canister of the greens that I drink also. I'll add a sugar-free sweetener to it. I've got vanilla flavor, caramel flavor, salted caramel flavor, s'mores flavors. And that'll normally be my coffee for the morning, and that 100% helps to keep you feeling full, suppresses the appetite a bit. So anyway, let me fry my egg and then we'll come back and slice up the bread. Got about a tablespoon of butter that I'm going to add to my pan for frying up my egg. Nice, easy, simple. We all know how to fry egg, right? So watch me do mine. It's going to be a little different probably. Add a little butter. 1 egg that's going in. Put a little salt and pepper. Pink Himalayan sea salt, you know. Get this, a little bit of black pepper. And get to scrambling. I don't want it fried. Scramble it up. Quick, easy, simple. It's only 1, so just takes a minute to get it done. Okay. Leave that on the aisle. Turn it off. And sprinkle a bit of my Mexican cheese on top. And finish stirring it up. Cheesy eggs, bacon, a little bread. Not bad for breakfast, right? That's what I had to taste for this morning. I'm not a big breakfast person at all, but some days, and it's Saturday, some days you just want it, right? Here we go. Cheesy eggs, ready to go. All right, and that's all it takes. You saw the eggs. See my bacon? Now let's slice the bread up. Let me turn this around. There we are. Here it is. I normally slice it into 3 pieces. I can't even draw a straight line, so it's going to be crooked. But because I'm not a big bread person, I'm trying to let you see how thick it is. I'm not a big bread person at all, so I normally put this into 3 pieces, which means I'm going to have 3 pieces of bread now for 3 separate meals, because I'll only eat 1 today. Let's see. The pressure is on to make a straight line. 1. You know, when you get to the end, it's when it gets kind of weirdo. Okay, but here we go. 3 pieces. It's nice, bright, and sunshiny today. So this is what it ends up looking like. The second piece. I told you I can't do a straight line. And then my third little piece. I'll probably actually use this third little piece as for my meal today. Again, they will say you add a little bit of butter to a skillet. Put the whole piece, or if you cut it in half, in just to get it browned a little bit, because as you see, it's not browned at all. I may stick my little one that I am going to eat in the skillet where I have the egg at right now, just because I can, and that's going to be it. So I am going to sit back and enjoy my breakfast. Remember, keep it easy and simple. If it's something that, if you're trying to get into it, there's tons of recipes, there's tons of information out on the internet. Just Google. Again, a couple resources that I look at for recipes. I love Peace, Love, and Low Carb. Get lots of stuff from there. I follow a couple people online also. But again, just Google. Let's, again, do what we need to do to be the best folks that we can be health-wise. I am grateful for what I'm doing, watching what I'm eating, in addition to using the products that I'm using to help to enhance what I'm doing naturally. So I'm about to finish up my breakfast and enjoy it. You guys have a great day. Any questions or anything, feel free to email me. Want information on the different products, the website is within the description box. And feel free to reach out. Willing to help and share in any way that I can. Have a great day, folks. So this is my drink for the morning. Again, I use my chocolate greens, keto creamer, a little bit of peppermint extract with a little bit of classic caramel sugar-free syrup, and it is going to be a delicious peppermint chocolate flavor today.